What is up, guys? It's the Player V. I'm gonna be doing a video today on the Blue Eyes deck, inspired by the new structure deck. And so let's get right into it. So right away, 3 Blue Eyes. I'm using the different colored Blue Eyes on Yu-Gi-Oh Pro just because to mix it up a bit. And it's funny because when I'm using it like that, it makes me pick favorites. So then we got 1 Red Eyes, Darkness Metal, 2 Heretic Jack of Gibib, 2 Shining Angels, an Honest, 2 Decoys, 3 White Stone of Legends, 3 Blue Eyes Maiden, 2 Effect Veilers for your monsters, 1 Heavy Storm, 2 Trade-ins, 2 cards of Consonance, Dark Hole, 2 Dragon's Mirror, and 3 Bellow of the Silver Dragons. For your magics, and for your traps, you got Return from the Different Dimension, 2 Bottomless, a Mirror Force, a Torrential, 2 Compulse, 2 Calls, and a Solemn. And for your extra deck, you got 5-Headed Dragon, Blue Eyes Ultimate, Ogre Rock, Blue Eyes Silver, Catastor, this guy, which I can't even, yeah, I can make, okay, Miss Bird, just because I can make a level 3, and there's no other level 3. Ethereal Dragon, Heretic Sun Dragon, Thunder End Dragon, Gaia, Black Corn, Chidori, Maestro, and really pretty much the extra deck you can put whatever you want other than, you need your 5-Headed Dragon, and you're going to want Blue-Eyed Silver Dragon, and Heretic Sun Dragon, and Thunder End Dragon. Everything else you can just put whatever you want into the deck. So that's pretty much the deck. So let's talk about it. Pretty much, since the structure deck is coming out, if it isn't already out, I'm not sure. Your whole deck revolves around Blue Eyes, and it's pretty surprising since Blue Eyes has been, one of the cards that's been out since the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh. And it's surprising how much support he's gotten through the years, and this structure deck really just pushes him to that point where he needs to be. I'm pretty sure people are going to use a lot of the cards for other reasons, especially this the Bellow of the Silver Dragon. But I mean, it's pretty amazing how good he is. So pretty much what you're doing is, summon Blue-Eyed Maiden. Now, what Blue-Eyed Maiden is, if she's targeted for a card effect, you special summon a Blue Eyes. If she's attacked, she goes to defense mode, their attack is negated, and you summon Blue Eyes. So pretty much, you throw her down, and it's safe. Unless they have something like a Dark Hole or something, which I don't know why, Effect Veiler can fuck her up, but, so pretty much you're always summoning Blue Eyes off of her, so, you summon her, and it's like a pretty much, come on, bitch, bring it on, and, they really can't do anything. Also, you can use Heretic Dragon as your beater, and that's really using attack them and summon a Blue Eyes that way. Also, you got your White Stone of Legend to get your Blue Eyes to your hands. You got your Decoy Dragons in case they're in the graveyard and all that good stuff. So basic, dragon type deck. Let's see what else. You use Shining Angel because you have a lot of you have a lot of light ones. You can bring out your Blue-Eyed Maiden and your White Stones. You also got Honest in the deck for that little protection you need just in case. You have some big cards in your deck, so trade-in's always good. You got White Stones to get, card of things. You have your little draw power. Dragon's Mirror, of course, is going to be in there because you're running a lot of dragons. I've noticed a lot of cards go in the graveyard pretty fast with this deck. So it's really good for 5-Headed Dragon. And, Blue Eyes Ultimate I throw in there just for laughs. So, I mean, don't really go for that card unless, you really want to. Below the Silver Dragon, it's amazing. I'll come back to that card. Return from the Different Dimension in case, if you're going to use a lot of the mirror, then, you're going to want it in the deck. Bottomless and all this other stuff is just protection. You want your calls. So pretty much you have 5 ways to get out Blue Eyes if it's in your graveyard. Below the Silver Dragon is an interesting card because it lets you pretty much special summon any dragon normal type monster in your graveyard without any consequence at all, and it's quick play, so it's like it's pretty amazing that they just have a quick play monster reborn for Blue Eyes now. So pretty much the way I've been doing it is I have Blue Eye Maiden out, she gets attacked or affected, whatever, Blue Eyes comes out, synchro summon for Blue-Eyed Silver Dragon, chain his effect with Bellow of the Silver Dragon, special summon your Blue Eyes, and then Blue Eyes Silver Dragon's effect will go off, and now your monsters are unaffected by any, can't be destroyed and can't be targeted. So that's great. It's a great way to go for life points. The whole thing about this deck is that you're having really big monsters, and it's hard to get over something like a Blue Eyes. You know, they summon an Exceed that has a couple hundred attack points. You know, right now the norm of having a lot of attack points is something like 2,000, 500, 600, and people were expecting, you know, not to get over it. And you summon something like a Blue Eyes, which has a ridiculous amount of attack for such a vanilla card, and it's hard to get over when you can easily summon these things out. Now, most of the time, since it's so easy to get out Blue Eyes and have a lot of level 8s out on the field, I've really been going a lot for Heretic Sun Dragon. It's pretty easy to get him out also with this deck, and I've used him a lot because with Heretic Sun Dragon, I dump a lot of my Blue Eyes into the graveyard, destroy a bunch of their cards, and you can always bring them back when you have 5 ways of bringing them back from the graveyard. Maiden also works with Blue Eyes hand deck or graveyard, so it's just another way you can get them out. And everything else is, pretty standard. Thunder and Dragon I haven't been able to use at all, pretty much. Like, I know he's supposed to be good, but anytime I have the chance to use him, I'd rather just go into this card instead of Thunder and Dragon. Ethereal Dragon, interesting card. I haven't really used him as much. I know he's pretty good because you can special summon cards from your hand and whatever, but I go on Heretic Sun Dragon because I usually want to wipe out their side of the field pretty easily. So that's pretty much the deck. Now with the some cards you might want to think about is Burst Stream of Destruction. Burst Stream of Destruction is interesting. I had 2 in the deck. I took out 1 mirror and 1 hand of whatever the fuck, and Burst of Destruction was good, but my whole issue was that I would want to attack. You wipe out their side of the field and you can't attack with Blue Eyes that turn. It wasn't consistent enough. Like, there's other ways you can wipe out their side of the field. You're really not worried too much about their monsters compared more to their back row. So, I mean, you could easily swap you could put some MSTs in there and help out, but Burst Stream of Destruction, if you want to play around with it, you could. It's pretty good. Another card is Different Dimension Reincarnation. This is another good card because if you're going to use a lot of mirrors to summon your dragons out, you're going to want Different Dimension Reincarnation. You easily get more Blue Eyes out on the field and then just Exceed summon into something else. But it's a card if you're going to use a lot of mirrors. If you notice yourself, going into 5-headed dragon a lot more. If you notice people are playing a lot more bottomless on you and stuff, you might want to take this in, take out the Call of the Haunteds. If you're playing one of those decks, anti-meta, rather than using Macrocosmo and stuff like that, you might want to flip out Call of the Haunteds for these. That's why we run the 1 Return from the Different Dimension. Mirror, Different Dimension, go into something big and go for game. So pretty much, it's just a beatdown deck, big guys, Blue Eyes, big card, and just that's pretty much it. So, like the video, share the video, rate, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.